Thank you, Doc. As way of introduction, a couple of weeks ago when Sylvester Stallone was here, we showed a little film clip from Rocky III showing him in the ring with a professional wrestler. Now, the guy who played the wrestler was a pretty good-sized fellow, and his name is Hulk Hogan, and I'm told in the ring he's about as mean as he is big. We're going to show the little film clip here first. If for those of you who did not see Rocky III, get some idea of the part that he plays. I think Thunderlips is the name he plays in the picture. Here's from Rocky III. Watch the monitor.
All right, you guys, you know this is for fun, so take it easy and give him a good show.
Listen, after the match, how about if we get a Polaroid together, okay?
You're in trouble, man. I'm gonna break him in half like this.
Seems like lately everybody wants to beat me up.
This is entertainment. It's fun and games. Stay away. Make faces. Move around the ring. Got it, kid. All right.
He is the ring.
Yes. Yeah, I get nervous every time he does that.
Whoa, you move pretty fast for a big guy, you know that? Listen, why don't we just move around a little bit, you know, like give him a good show. First I'll chase you and you chase me, okay? How's that? All right? Here you go. Is that okay? That hurt, all right?
Don't mess with him.
How's that? Okay? Not bad, huh?
Well... maybe we ought to bring out Brooke Shields first. Would you welcome...
He's not upset, is he?
No, I hope not. Would you welcome Hulk Hogan?
Down here or anyplace you want.
Wherever you want. Take my seat. Take my seat. Take my desk. Are you, Hulk?
Just fine. Does he want the little footstool?
We have a footstool, but I don't even say that. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You are one good-sized person.
Thank you.
One big man. What do I call you? Hulk, Mr. Hogan?
Mr.
Your
Hogan.
Honor, sir?
Mr. Hogan will be fine, definitely.
Mr. Hogan.
How many wrestling fans do we have out here? All right. Do you know anything about Hulkamania?
Hulkamania?
Hulkamania.
If you want me to. What is Hulkamania?
Well, Hulkamania is the newest thing, Johnny. It's the thing that is sweeping the country. I'm sure some of these guys over here might know about it. I hope.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. It's like a new cult, and it's like follow the leader. Everybody does what the Hulkster does. It's like truth, justice, and the Hulk Hogan way.
Right.
And I hope today that we may be able to demonstrate or do a few things with you. So.
Absolutely. I'm looking at the size of your arms. I don't believe this. I wish I had anything that big.
How about your bank account?
No. What are, make a, well, you're already making one, but if you flex that, or...
I hate to show off.
Well, that's all right. I mean, this is, you are a professional, and what size are your biceps?
They're 24 inches, Johnny.
Some women's waists are 24 inches, aren't they?
Right.
Where do you buy your clothes? I mean, obviously you don't go in off the rack. And,
no, the thing is, I have a very big problem with the clothes. I have to have everything custom made.
Yeah.
And usually the problem is getting the arms and the thighs.
How big, you got to be 50 inches around the chest at least.
60.
60? Do you have most of these things made?
Most of the stuff like this I have made, but other things I can go to a Fat Man store and get my legs in them, and then they just take the waists up.
And close everything up. You are, somebody had to give me this picture here. It says the Ballast Point School, Miss Umsot's primary 3rd grade. And you are, to show you what you look like in the 3rd grade, you can, I thought for a moment you were the fellow on the right in the picture there, but obviously this is the teacher, right? But you are right here, but you're still bigger than all the kids in the 3rd grade, right?
Where'd you get that picture?
Somebody, it's yours. It's not mine. One of our staff found that. Let me take a break. We'll come back and we'll talk some more, all right? Stay where you are. We're back. You just joined us. We're talking with Hulk Hogan, and we have Brooke Shields and George Miller will join us. I suppose, you say you weigh about what now, 320, something like that?
320, I don't know.
Most people think very big people eat gigantic amounts of food. Not necessarily true, right?
Well, right now I'm trying to keep my body weight under 320 or right around there.
Yeah.
If I was to eat normally or just about the same amount of food that you ate, I'd probably jump to 350 or 360. I have a very strange metabolism.
Yeah. In other words, you burn it up easily. What's a
I don't
normal?
know.
What would you have for breakfast?
Well, it just depends. Steak and 6 eggs and...
Snack for breakfast.
Yeah, definitely a snack.
Steak and 6 eggs.
Yeah. And,
Somebody said raw.
raw? No.
You've been wrestling professionally how long?
7 years.
About 7 years. Always under the name Hulk Hogan?
Do I have to tell the truth?
No, not necessarily. You can lie. We lie a lot on the show.
Yes.
Make up anything.
Wrestling. You know, when you talk about wrestling, Johnny, you hit on a point there, kind of like a schizoid.
Yeah.
Like I'm kind of calmed down now, and I...
You seem very tame, nice.
Yes, I'm very... They've kind of low-keyed me, you know, but when you talk about wrestling or even mention the word professional wrestling, it kind of turns me into a stark raving maniac, you know. And I had a very hard time controlling myself with Sylvester Stallone because it would have been so easy just to...
Yeah, of course. Are most of the bouts fixed, or is that a bad question?
Very bad question.
Bad question.
But the thing is...
down as a bad question.
The thing is, I wish they were fixed because then it would be a lot easier. As you notice, the teeth marks around my fingers.
Yes, you're right.
Over here. If it was fixed, it'd be much easier, and probably everybody in there would be in it. But professional wrestling is the cream of the crop. It's mostly the wrestlers that come from the Olympics and very good amateur wrestlers that make the grade and they get into professional wrestling. And right now I wrestle main events all across the country. And if it was fixed, it'd be very easier for me. But right now it's like a fight for your life every time you step in there.
It really is that dangerous?
Definitely.
Well, I've always noticed when I watch it occasionally, why a wrestler will throw the other one against the ropes and then stand in the middle of the ring while the other one goes clear across, bounces off the ropes, and comes back and does not move out of the way, and he knocks him down. I mean, what? Does that seem strange to you? I'm not saying that that's planned, but that's...
I haven't noticed the instance you're talking about. Usually when I throw somebody in the ropes, it's I have something in mind that will kind of like destroy them or put them out for a little while when they do come off the ropes. But the thing is, you know, so many people talk about professional wrestling, and I just wish I could take everybody here and spend 15 or 20 seconds with you, and I could make believers out of everybody here, I'm sure.
I think that's probably a fair assumption.
But the thing is, you know, professional wrestling draws more money than any major professional sport simply because we have no off season. We work all year round.
That's true, you do. And, you've been in Japan, have you not? You're going back there?
Yes, I just came back and I'll be heading out in a few days. But
do they know you now in Japan more from the movie, Rocky III?
Well, they started publicizing the movie about a year ago over there, and it's helped a little bit, you know, as far as them knowing me as far as the movie goes, but wrestling and baseball are like their #1 sports in Japan. And they treat you, if you're a wrestler, they treat you just like you're a movie star anyway.
Yeah. Is this your first movie?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. How did this come about? Did Stallone just call you up or see you somewhere?
Well, I was wrestling in Madison Square Garden, and I got a note from the promoter to call Sylvester Stallone for a major part in a Rocky movie.
Right.
I just took it and threw it away, figuring it was a joke, you know, from the other wrestlers. So I was gone for about 8 weeks. When I came back, there was this urgent telegram, please call Mr. Stallone immediately. So I called him, and it was real, you know.
Yeah. Did you enjoy making the picture? You gonna do some more?
I hope so.
You're kind of limited in roles in a way.
What do you mean?
Then again, maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I would like to get back on the subject of wrestling just for a minute.
Okay.
There's such a tremendous following, you know, like I travel all over the world and all over the country, And there's so many amateur programs and young people getting into the thing that I hate to see people knock it or degrade it if they really don't know what they're talking about.
Probably right there.
And
it's always been one of my favorite sports. I love it. Love it.
great.
Wouldn't miss an Olympic every Friday night. Right down there in the front row. Do we have to cut away? Yes. Yeah, you're leaving where? Well, Hulk can do whatever you want to. Are you heading back to Japan?
A few days I will be back.
Well, it's great to meet you, really.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hope you enjoyed being on the show.
For sure. And just remember, Hulkamania is running wild.
Crazy. Thank you, Hulk. I looked at the picture sitting next to him on the monitor, and I felt like Lily Tomlin in The Incredible Shrimp. I seem to get smaller and smaller. No, you look big, but, we'll be back. Brooke Shields is here and George Miller. We'll be back now. My first guest, a dear friend. A man I've known for some 30 years. I call him Mr. Warmth. He'll be appearing this week, the week of June 6th at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas, and then the July 4th weekend, he'll be in Bally's at Atlantic City. Busy. How he found time to come by here, I'll never know. Don Rickles. Don,
are you the governor of Guam?
Aren't you getting a little older?
I know your age. The prom's over.
All right.
I mean,
it's summer.
I know, but you're dressing like some Chinese yo-yo or something. You look like Hong Kong Charlie.
Hong Kong Charlie.
How you feeling, Ed?
Very good, Don.
Keep your name alive. Great.
Thank you.
You got heavy stuff going, but you're a good guy, and you know I love you, Ed.
Thank you, Don.
I'll testify to anything. Because I heard the news. You're the new host.
I'm so glad.
I was backstage. Everybody's packing. It's a year. They got a year yet. Everybody, guys say, what are you doing? I'm getting the hell out of here before he decides to come back.
Well, where are you going to work when I leave? This is about it, you know.
Arsenio Hall is going to be at the house for dinner.
That's right, another year.
Yeah. I wish you luck, John.
Thank you, Don.
I think it's time you moved on.
I think so.
I'm not saying that facetiously.
I'm not retiring. I'm just stepping down as the host of this show.
You're finished.
There are other things I want to get about.
Stop trying to be graceful. They asked you to get out, and you're walking away. Ed's staying on. That's his deal.
Well,
stay on and take Severson with him with the funny jackets and hope they skyrocket. Jay Leno's going to work in the crowd selling peanuts. But don't worry, John. You got $40 million. You shouldn't walk away.
Come on.
I know what you got. I saw your house at the beach.
I'm comfortable.
Comfortable? Comfortable? When the man spits, there's a guy to catch it.
Doesn't everybody? Well, you don't live in East Los Angeles. You're in Beverly Hills. What are you talking about?
Small little hovel that we keep alive. You know, we don't have what you do. We call you up for dinner once in a while, but you and Alex you have a place now in Utah or something, right?
Yeah.
Are these too fast?
No.
Oh. Now you know why they want to dump them. You ask the man a question, he goes, nobody ever asked me that before.
Yes,
You're great, though, Ed. You keep leaning over like you know what's going on.
That's why he stayed here all these years. Yeah. You're right, John.
Charlie attention.
You got it.
Has no idea when the show's over. He goes, I was so bored. I just want to get back to my life. Oh.
Hello, Bambi.
Nah, I kid you, big guy.
Have you ever thought now you're getting along in years?
Yeah, what
you're
are
out
getting
on-
along in
You're out
years?
on the road playing these little joints.
Not joints. I play nice places.
All right.
What's that joints? You make it sound like I got a tattoo on my arm with cigarettes under the T-shirt.
Well, that's right.
Hey, Vinny, you want another shot?
But didn't you used to play some of those places?
Of course, we all did. No, you came from London. All of a sudden, you're with Alex at the tennis match going, I think it's McEnroe's serve. And I remember you when you sat around with me in New York and went, is it morning?
Are you going to start that again?
Well, you brought it up.
I didn't bring anything up.
I didn't say it, you did.
All right, now
We're both doing Jack Benny. Why? For God's sake.
Okay, they're not dive. You play nice places.
Right.
Haven't you ever thought saying, hey, that's enough, Barbara? How is Barbara, by the way?
Same.
I'm sorry.
She's a typical Jewish wife. She's wearing the jewelry now and signaling ships.
Are we there yet? Now, haven't you ever thought, hasn't Barbara said, hey, Don, you've worked all your life. Why don't you just stay home now and,
No, I'm going great. You're the one that's finished.
No, I'm not.
No. Hey, don't sell me down the river. I'm hot. I'm going with Ed. We're having our own Tonight Show. And then I'm going to get my kid on Star Search and skyrocket. But no, I don't think about retirement. When the audience doesn't show up, like tonight. What I want to say.
Let me do this, and then we'll come back.
Don't beg. It's your show for another year.
That's right.
And then that other kid comes in with the funny jaw.
Yeah, then you're... We'll be right back.
Joan Embry has another visitor here. Joan? Now that I would not keep as a pet.
Well, you know, you hear everybody go, oh, and you can just see how wonderful they look when they're babies. And she's 5 months old.
Is this a mountain lion?
It's a mountain lion, puma, cougar, or catamount.
That's all the same family or all the same animal? You can call it a puma, you can call it a mountain lion,
but
cougar.
it's all the same, different names for the same cat. Native through Canada to Mexico and some left in Florida. There are not very many of them left, although they do breed in captivity. And the problem is that people see them and think they want one, and they're going to grow up. She'll be over 100 pounds as a mature female. The males get up to 200 pounds. And they've been in the news quite a bit lately because a young 5-year-old girl...
She doesn't mind this, does she?
No, she's pretty good yet. But she's also had daily training from the time she was a very young animal, and with professional trainers. And she needs to be handled appropriately now so that she doesn't get rough. Because what starts out as play gets to be very rough.
She's staring over here, right?
Well, you have a remote control, right?
Yeah, somebody told me about this. We're going to show you what happens because they still, even though they haven't been trained to do this, right?
She was bottle raised, hand raised by people. She's never hunted. She's never lived in the wild. And I want you to see that the behavior is instinctive to hunt. And if you bring out
They gave me this remote control device. And
mechanical rabbit...
If they'll set it out there. Now, if I move this...
Chirpa. Chirpa.
This one's a killer. Okay. Ready? Yeah. A born hunter. This thing would starve in the wild, Joan. What do you... I thought this animal was going to attack this,
That's one of the problems, though, is sometimes they do, and people think they can... Look at that, Chirpa.
I had to drive the prey right under her legs for her. Well, she hasn't done this before. What do you expect, folks?
That they are unpredictable. You never know what they're going to do.
She's trying to mate with it. She's not...
No?
Oh. Yeah, now. Yeah.
Congratulations, your first kill.
Now, okay, one of the problems with them is that basically the instinct...
They're also not used to seeing an animal on wheels either, I suppose. Most of your jungle prey they eat do not have little wheels.
In a studio with an audience. But if you think that you raise this animal, and the answer is when you can't handle her anymore, and she gets rough and takes a hold of you, those claws...
Look at the claws. I don't know if you can see what I see from here. On the right paw.
A full set, and they can reach out and just rip you open just with their claws if they want to. And she'll also get where she rakes with her back feet. You know, if you think the answer is just to turn it out into the wild, well, that really isn't the case, because they don't always adapt back to a wild environment. Some people remove the claws to make them safe, and then they can never be a cougar. They can never be introduced with other cougars.
It's a beautiful animal. Okay, we're going to take another break. We're going to come back. Then we have a rather large snake.
Found in the backyard of San Fernando Valley.
Your what?
It was loose. We'll show you what happens when they get loose.
Okay. We'll be right back.
We are back. We have with us Kelly Monteith, Barbara Hauer, Susan Clark. And for our next guest animal, we'll see what Joan has for us. Oh, I hear the oohs and ahs, but I don't know. Looks like the thing is set in the back of a car that sits in the... That is a bird with a very big beak.
Yes.
Is that a hornbill?
He knows how to use it. It is a hornbill, and I guess it was about a year or two ago we had the Abyssinian ground hornbill, Charlie, that came out. It was one of the first hornbills to reproduce in captivity. And this is another type of hornbill, the Celanese.
Look at the size of the bill on that.
Very colorful.
Is that a weapon?
He had dinner.
Now, that could be a weapon. Now, this one has been hand-raised, and he's pretty good. And when he gets a little excited, he'll use it.
Well, I don't want to get him excited.
He's pretty good, actually.
Where's he from?
He's from Ceylon, and they come from Asia, Africa, and India.
Now, he has a hold of your finger there.
Yes. Now, actually, he has a pretty good bite with his bill, but he's more dangerous in that you notice how sharp it is. If he turns and he jabs you with it,
I can see that.
Smarts a little.
What is the other type of thing on top of the bill?
The top of the bill, that's called their casque. And the casques can be carved quite ornately and have been. Unfortunately, the birds
it's really beautiful.
have to be destroyed for that.
I mean, the face and the coloring around the eyes.
Isn't that? It looks like he has
gorgeous?
eyeshadow. Beautiful long eyelashes. And these birds are quite large. They range up to 5 feet in length. They're the largest giant hornbills.
It's a good name for them.
They have a...
I suppose that's when the first guy saw that. Says, "Hey, look at that big hornbill." The guy's name was Bill, and he said, "Hey, Bill, look at the horn." I said, "Good name for them, hornbill."
Right behind us, we have a picture of what they can do in the carving. Some jewelry stores do sell them.
Well, wasn't that kind of a shame to do that, though?
Yes, in a way.
That to me, you see, that doesn't appeal to me. Somebody obviously has
but many animals
killed the bird, you see, and then they take the bill and carve something like that out of its head.
Now, we have the same...
That just does not appeal to me at all.
We have the same problems with elephants.
You see, look what they've done, you see. It's
with their ivory.
Beautiful bird like that, and you kill them just so somebody can set something like that on their desk. That's ridiculous. Those times ought to be through when people do that.
There's quite a bit of legislation that protects most of our
See, if
animals
people wouldn't
now.
buy those things, the people themselves could, around the world, if they wouldn't buy sealskin coats, if they wouldn't buy certain things where they use whale products, you could stop all that kind of business immediately, or even ivory now. People shouldn't buy things made of ivory.
Now, ivory is illegal.
I know, but they shouldn't do it. And as long as there's a market for it. See, the poachers... I know it's illegal in this country, but the poachers will keep poaching as long as people go out and say, "I want to." As long as there's a market, and all the people have to do is quit buying it, and they'll stop all that ridiculous business. What is this something for him to eat? I saw a tray of food here.
Yes, we'll put it up here. Now, he loves strawberries.
You got strawberries, just like you got orange, little meat, whatever.
Worms and crickets, and here we have bananas. I don't know if he'll eat because I'm holding him. Are you hungry? Huh? Would you like something?
I'm not going to hand feed him. I will tell you that.
Here. You want something? He's usually a pretty good. There you go. Oh, boy, that's good stuff. Well, he usually throws it to the back of his throat, so, he might have a hard time eating him the way we're holding him here. Would you like that? Let me take my finger, huh?
How can he see it?
Well, you notice how he turns his head. Now, their beak is useful, and the length of it, because of their weight, they can't get all the way to the end of the limb where the fruit is found, so that long beak aids them.
Oh, I see.
In
Well,
obtaining.
it's a different situation for him to eat here.
Yeah.
Okay, he's very pretty. He or she?
He. Now, one of the interesting things about this bird is that the male barricades the female into a nest where she lives.
I saw that on a documentary, the National Geographic, and then muds up the entire...
Completely.
Muds her up while the eggs hatch. Then the male goes out and gets the food, and they're in there for what, 3, 4, 5 months?
Well, they're in there for at least 2 months because the incubation is about 4 weeks, and then it's another 4 weeks until the birds have gained their
But
feathers.
they wall
and
up
are
the
able to
whole
fly.
hole and seal them in there.
Right. Now, the male brings the food to the female until she's able to leave the nest.
That's fascinating, isn't it?
It really is.
Nice bird.
Thank you.
What do you call that one? Is there a name for him, or do they...
Well,
No.
he was donated from a man who raised him as a pet in Texas, and we haven't named him yet.
All right.
But,
How about Tex?
He'll be part of our education program. All right, we'll name him.
What else would you call
We'll
a bird?
name him that.
Okay. All right. Coming up next on our cue here. All right, that's... Now that we've seen the dancing bear coming up...
Well, since Ed Sullivan is gone, we got to keep the animal thing alive. Wouldn't you love to put them in a baby carriage and then cover it and walk down the street and...
We do.
So they're all covered, and then someone, can I see? And then just pull that back and have those two things.
And they're very surprised.
Now, those aren't chimps, are they? Those are,
These are orangutans, and this is really a very special occasion to have twins. These are twins. And they are...
Oh, excuse me, I don't mean to laugh at your face. It's a very sweet face. It really is. Look at that face.
Very strong.
Very strong for their age, aren't they? Yes.
They like to pull hair,
Oh, look at that.
and they're about 5 months old.
Right.
And they weighed about
that
3.5
face.
pounds when they were born. It's only the 7th time that twins have ever been recorded with
Were they both
orangutan
the same
birds.
sex?
No, this is a female. But she has bows in her hair.
Oh, yeah. I didn't notice
Yeah,
that.
you tell. And a dress.
What's this one's name?
That's Locke, and this is Lisa.
That's Lisa, and this is...
Locke.
Look at the face. I think I'm in love.
I think he is.
It's that face is so human when they look at you.
They are
You look
very
into their
human.
eyes.
You really get attached to them. They are so special and so very intelligent, and for their age, very coordinated, much more so than a human
Now,
child.
orangutans are basically tree-dwelling animals, aren't they?
Almost totally
Yeah,
arboreal.
they very seldom come to the ground.
Right, and they build nests where they sleep at night, and they spend most of their time way up in the trees,
Yeah.
which is one of the reasons for their decline, because many of the forests are being cut down. They are endangered, and there are less than 4,000 of them in the wild.
Now, these will become fairly large, won't they?
Right, the males in captivity have grown up to 300 pounds. In the wild, they range about 200. The females about 160, so somewhat smaller than the male. They were born from a female, which we raised in our children's zoo.
Turn around. That's it. That's it. That's all right. There we are. He looked right at me and went... Oh, they're adorable.
They're very uninhibited.
Oh.
I think he'd go home with you, actually.
Oh.
Sometimes they're very picky about people that they'll go to.
Oh.
They only accept.
Oh, they have strong little hands, don't they?
Wait till
Very
they're a couple
strong
years
little
old.
hands. He's real cute. Very strong little hands. You know, he could hang from my hair. Look, I don't even have him holding him.
Now see,
He's hanging just from the hair.
that's very important in the wild because that could save their life. They have to hang on to the female or a tree.
Well, you've got a nice start on life. Okay, you have to go back now. Bye-bye.
And you notice how
Bye-bye.
long the arms are. They're considerably longer than the legs. They use those like hooks in the trees. And
Can he see me? I mean,
Oh, yes. Oh, sure. And he'll laugh. If you laugh at him, he'll usually laugh. Will he laugh for you?
okay, you're all choked up about this. Same to you. Oh, they're great. Thank you, Joni. I'm sorry to give him back, huh? I'm sorry to give him back.
But you wouldn't be in about 8 years.
No,
He could pick you up and carry you off stage.
Hey, thanks for coming again, really. It's always great fun when you show up. Could you bring them back when they're a little older?
Sure, we will.
Maybe a few months when they grow up a little bit?
We will.
Before they really become,
Too strong.
Too
to
strong?
handle. Sure, we will.
Okay, thank you, Joan.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh, God. That look. That look he laid on me. Gee, crack up time. We'll take a break. We'll be right. Stan Laurel, yeah. We'll be right back. Here's one of the funniest gentlemen that I've ever met. He's a good friend, and he's done something a little bit different. Recently he's made an album of The Little Prince with Richard Burton, which will be released at Christmas and on NBC. What is that? And on December the 5th, not on NBC. I see 3 letters, and it's brainwashed in there. I call it December NBC. And on December the 5th. You will appear at the Mark Hopkins Hotel at a benefit dinner there to keep San Francisco beautiful. Would you welcome a very funny gentleman, Mr. Jonathan Winters?
I like that kind of Toyland music there. Dun, 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 dun. Dance of the Sugar Plum Boys or whatever it is. That's kind of cute. I don't know what that was.
You're kind of toy-like yourself.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all year round, I like to go to the window, and the toy windows and look at the little funny things in the window, the little toys, whatever they are.
What have you been doing lately? I haven't seen you for a while.
I've been doing literally nothing. I've been watching prices soar. And I'm now going back into my old wardrobe, wearing things with the little funny narrow lapels, cutting back, and wearing shoes that are worn. These rascals are shot, but I'm cutting back. Boy, I'm making a lot of cuts. No, I haven't.
Are
done
you turning the
anything
thermostat down at all? Huh?
Oh yeah, we turned that off.
Turn it completely off.
Turned that off. I'll tell you seriously. We had a friend of ours come out here from Ohio. She's back in Columbus, and bless her heart. She came back from Columbus, and she stayed just a couple of days. She was in some kind of speech therapy. She was over in Vegas on a convention, and oh God, no end to the clapping word. So at any rate, she came to visit us as she has in the past, and she said, "My gosh, it's cold in this house. It's just can't you turn the heat up a little? And I said, no, there's no chance. My wife and I are quite comfortable, Dory. And she said, Lord, I'm freezing. I said, well, put on all your clothes, put on more dresses.
Little Mackinac.
Sure, because I said, we're not turning it up. And she looked at us. It was that funny look to say, can't you afford to turn it up just a little? And I said, we can, but we won't.
No.
And she left rather angrily.
Mm-hmm. How about your basement? That's where you do all the
basement's
your
even
artwork.
colder. Yes, I paint in my basement, and it's a nice little setup for me. It's very, very cozy, as I told you. I think I mentioned on the show before. I'm not too far from the furnace, and so I can check on that. Then what did I have happen? I had a thing happen. I was painting the other night, and some glue spilt on the floor, and I forgot momentarily. I phase out,
Just a little.
Constantly, just phase out. And here was glue just all over, and my cat came down, and I noticed Kitty was quite still. And so I said, come on, Kitty, Kitty, come on, Tiger. That's
Tiger.
his name, Tiger. Come on, Tiger. And Tiger's just like this, And I looked down at his little paws, and he was in quite hard in the glue. And I said, well, it's tough, I'm strong, I can get out of it. I said, you just make up your mind you're going to get out of that glue. But I had to give him some help.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So, left his paws, but... No, I'm kidding.
Kind of a memento in the basement there, certainly.
There are a lot of people there from the ASPCA saying, oh, that's terrible. No, I got the kitty out fine and cleaned his little paws thoroughly, gave him a thorough cleaning, and then proceeded to put on little booties on the kitty. It's a little...
Is that the only pet you have
little
around
project.
the house?
Yeah, well, we have a cat and a dog now. We lost a couple of pets. But our dog... yes, we have a small dog who's just a cur. About a 25, 35-cent dog. Very, very pleasant. It has about a 35-cent bark,
Did you pick him up at the pound, or just...
No, we didn't pick him up at the pound. We found him on a porch. And just like this, Walked up, picked the dog up, waved at the people in the house. And the dog, he didn't seem to care, so drove off. But it was an older couple, and I just don't think they wanted any trouble.
Yeah. Oh man.
But no, that's about it. Just kids are doing fine. Yeah, my boy's looking for work, and I don't know what he's going to do.
Has he decided yet?
No, he's going to be 25 in February, and he goes from one unusual job to another. But he's a good boy, and I told him, I said, hang in there, and I'm not going to give you any allowance or anything like that, just to sit around, and smoke a funny cigarette and listen to Bob Dylan. So I said, you're going to have to hustle,
Start cracking.
Oh yeah, have to start cracking, and so he's out there, and he says, well, Dad, like yourself, I'm looking for some work.
Yeah. Well, you work about as much as you want, don't you?
Well, yes, I really can't complain. I make a good living. I'm very happy. I really very proud of the fact that I don't have any outstanding bills. There are a couple that I think we've got to look into soon. But, overall, I feel
pretty well covered.
To my knowledge, there's nobody coming after me. But no, I really can't complain. I complain like the bulk of the country,
Sure.
about the economy and what's happening, our taxes and one thing. That's all very normal. But I really, at our age, you're 49 now, aren't you?
Yes, that's true. Mm-hmm.
So am I. At our
As you
age,
said once on the show before, we're in that
final glide pattern. Yes. Think of that lady who was out here 105.
that's...
That'll be interesting to see you doing the show at that age, Johnny. You and I, huh?
Sitting here?
You 105, me...
Are you still in the basement here?
Oh, don't get down there anymore. Too far to go. Oh, everything now is in one room.
I don't know I'd want to be on.
Enjoy it now when I'm 49.
Yeah. I don't know what state the world's going to be in another 55 years, so I don't know. I really want to check up on that.
It's kind of scary, yeah. Well, it's a day-to-day basis, you know.
Tell you what we're doing. When we come back, we talk briefly.
Back?
Yeah, we're coming back. We thought we would just, you do a lot of improvisations on your show, and you do great characters. As you've often said, you don't tell jokes as much as you do people and situations, and do a lot of improvisation. So briefly, we're sitting in makeup tonight and says, well, maybe we'll just try some interviews. So the kind of typical interviews, right. Okay. You know, we have so many different type of people on the show, you know, stars and directors and producers and so forth. Right. And we'll come back and we'll just formulate a thing, and you can play a couple of guests. Okay?
All right.
We'll take a short pause, and we'll be right back after this. And here's the pain reliever to help you get a good night's sleep, and you know how important that is. Gentle Excedrin PM. All right, you know who's here tonight? Of course you know who's here tonight. You just
we
told
announced it. I announced it, then you announced it.
It was a rhetorical question.
We had it on the board all day. I know who's here tonight.
It was just that kind of a question. You know who's here.
Deserves no answer.
On September 10th, at the Forum in Los Angeles, Muhammad Ali is fighting a return match with Ken Norton, the first man who ever managed to really silence him. And he did that, as you well know, by breaking his jaw in that last fight. Would you welcome our good friend, Muhammad Ali. Now, champ, let me ask you this. How's your old friend Howard Cosell, by the way?
Oh, he's fine.
Yeah. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. I was wired
last time I saw you on a show, you were talking like this.
Yeah, like a ventriloquist. I was wired up for about 4 weeks. It was supposed to be about 5, but I healed faster than an ordinary fellow.
Yeah. Yes, you probably would. Yeah. Now, you know, you like to talk. You know, you're a loquacious type of fellow, and you come on here and you've been with us a dozen times on this show at least. How does it feel to have the jaw wired?
Going into the hospital, and then they give you a needle, take the count from 10 to 1 backwards, and by the time you get to 7, you sleep.
Right.
And when I woke up, I couldn't move my teeth. And I got a mirror, and all my teeth were wired, and almost went crazy. Just the idea I couldn't talk.
That is.
But
sound like Ed Sullivan when you do that.
I made it pretty good. I made it pretty good.
Yeah, I know you did. Does it feel pretty good now?
Yes, I have about 5 more weeks before I can take any punches on it, but I understand they usually heal ordinarily harder than they were at first.
Yeah. Now, didn't you have a problem with a tooth?
Well, about 3 of my
breaking or something,
bottom
or what?
teeth out, and what happened was it made the jaw kind of weak. Plus, my mouth was open. I was clowning one time too many, and I got hit trying to talk.
Yeah.
During the fight.
Are you still talking to the opponent during the fight? I thought you gave that up.
Well, sometimes I do, but I said something, and this is what happened in the whole fight period. It's not been serious and playing and not living according to my religious teachings like I know I should. And I only look at this as a spanking, and this will make me be more serious, train harder, and not take people for granted.
Now, what didn't you do that you should have done?
Well, many things that I really can't go into, and it's not really for nobody but to know it but me.
Oh, well, I didn't want to be personal. You answer just what you want to answer. So, how'd you take nourishment? All liquid?
Well, yes. This has caused me to be a vegetarian now. I don't eat meat no more. All I eat is fish.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I didn't think I could make it. I've met people who were vegetarians in the past, and I said, no meat, how do you do it? This is what we might think, but all my food was put in blenders. Like my wife would cook a pot of cabbage and then blend it up, and it would come out like a milkshake, and all you had to do was drink it, the same thing.
Cabbage milkshake?
Yeah. And, you know, that type creamy, you know. Same with the corn and the, even fish with a little cream in it. And
well, you're not a true vegetarian, then. You do eat fish.
Oh, yes, fish.
Yeah, but no beef or that type of animal stuff.
So I'm going to see how long I can go, but I was surprised. I really feel better. Don't be as tired or nothing.
Now, how about your weight? Does that affect your weight a lot?
Well, I'm heavier now. I don't know why, but I haven't been training, just laying around the house and eating. But I have to start training about another week because this second time I'm gonna really be ready. Norton is gonna have to really watch out.
Yeah.
Because musically speaking, if he don't see sharp, he's gonna be flat.
To think that's been inside you for 4 weeks with your jaws wired shut and you couldn't get that one out. What round in the fight did this broken jaw happen?
Second round. It was a hard thing.
That's incredible, and that you could even stay in a ring and have somebody hit you in the face with a broken jaw. I mean, that's just incredible.
If I did knock him out, I realized at that point, I didn't know if it was broken or not, but my whole system was off, and it's a bad feeling. I mean, just to move your mouth, something's just broke. And moving and missing a punch or throwing a punch, you could feel the jaw just jumping around. And I had to go 10 rounds without getting hit on that jaw again. And I was surprised the next day in the hospital watching the reruns that the fight was as close as it was. In the 11th round, the fight was even. And the man who won the 12th round would win it. So he came out slugging. So for me to win the 12th round, I would have to stand there toe-to-toe, knowing I might catch a couple on the broke jaw. So my main objective was to retreat and just let the fight end. But with 18,000 people in the place and been seen in 40-something countries live and everybody on home television in America on Wide World of Sports and just quit, I couldn't dream of it. But I'm lucky and thankful that I didn't really get hurt seriously.
Now, what could have happened if he would have really, I mean, how bad could that have gone if he would have, you'd have fought and he'd have caught you several times?
When the jaw's usually broke, it's both sides around the same point, but for some unusual reason, just this side was broken, not this one. And if I'd got hit with a hard punch from a 215-pounder, from a 215-pounder right on the end that was broke, he said could mean death probably, because it would just completely tear that bone all the way around.
Well, that's the first time you've really, in your career, even as an amateur and at any time, that you've really had an injury, essentially.
Not just an injury. This is an injury that's the worst injury any fighter could have and still be conscious. And some of them have been knocked out, and some have died, but to still be conscious and have the pain and to have a broken jaw, and ain't no injury no worse.
You know, I saw the repeat of the movie the other night with Kirk. I think we've talked about this on the show, but it still intrigues me because you're in the only sport I know, and a lot of sports writers wonder sometimes whether it's really even a sport, where two men come out and the express purpose is to injure the other man. I mean, in football, of course, the idea is to tackle hard and to knock him down. But your idea is to go out and really batter another man senseless or to knock him unconscious.
This is why my fights have been criticized, because I had Jerry Quarry in that spot, and I called the referee and stopped. I wouldn't do it. I had James Ellis in that spot. I had Buster Mathis. I had Floyd Patterson. And I've been criticized for not really knocking them out or hurting them, because it's not my purpose. My purpose is to win in any way I can, but not really to hurt him for life.
Well, I don't think any fighter wants to do that, but there's always that possibility, of course, when you have to hit a man as heavy as you guys are, that you can permanently injure him.
Well, I'd rather get hit with those gloves than some of these car drivers I see, and these hockey players, they pick up
I'll buy that. Yeah, maybe hockey is another game where the idea is to kill your opponent, having watched some of them.
Football can be rough, too.
Does the thought ever, I saw the replay of the motion picture by Kirk Douglas, Champion, where he played the fighter. Does that thought ever enter your mind, and you know it's happened to some fighters, when you get into a ring, that the possibility always exists that you could end in some kind of injury that would end your career or make you...
I'm going to tell you something that you might not agree, you might not understand, but the worst thing I hate about my career is going to where I have to be. Like I'm on the college speaking tour now.
Right.
Richard Fulton, my college agent here in New York, he's always got some college I'm going to go to. And most time I can't do it, but we just went to Auburn, Alabama, Auburn University. I had to be at Howard Cosell roast dinner in Los Angeles last Sunday night. Sunday night. And the next evening I had to be in Auburn, Alabama, so we had to fly.
Yeah.
So I hate airplanes. I do it, but just the idea of this big thing going through there at 600 miles an hour through turbulence and rain, and just one thing can't happen. And yet it's mechanical, there's so many wires and switches involved, but if one thing happened, up there I'm finished. I never worry about boxing. And the pilot tells me, he says, how can you be a boxer? Are you frightened? And the planes are shaking.
I guess it's all relative, isn't it? So I guess if you're fatalistic about it that way, I guess you should be. Because if you're going to fight, you can't have that psyche out all the time that I may get hurt.
Well,
while
I've
I'm
been
fighting.
hurt a few times. I've fell off motorcycles and I've had car accidents, almost got killed. But I've never been in a plane that did one thing wrong.
Well,
see, and I don't want to be in one, doing one thing wrong.
I'm with you. We're going to take a break here. Now it's time to find the answer to the question, what's a matador? We're talking with Muhammad Ali, and Jack Albertson's going to join us later, and Marty Brill, Marilyn May, and the amazing Kreskin. Does your wife ever pressure you to quit? Every movie I see, usually that somewhere along the line, the tearful wife comes up and says, "You got to quit."
She don't like sports. She don't like sports, period. But she never worries until the last fight. And then she worried. For some reason, she knew my jaw was broke before the doctors at the X-ray hospital.
Your wife knew the jaw was.
And why, I don't know, but she did. But you just mentioned how many people are coming on. I have to start winning my fights because I used to come on last.
You always came on first.
No, you always came on.
Always came on first.
For last.
Champions always come on
You
first.
have everybody come on and Muhammad Ali guest, and they have everybody on first because everybody stays at home waiting to see me. Now.
Why don't you go beat up Kreskin?
So
you can beat up Kreskin, you can come on last. About your wife, she never says give it up?
Never.
Can I ask you a question? Now, you don't have to answer this because it is a little bit personal. But you, as a person who are a celebrity, you kind of have to give up a little privacy occasionally. And I only ask this question, not for shock value, but for example, and this goes way back in any athletic endeavor or wars. They used to say that the Romans, before they went into battle, the women could not be with the Roman soldiers before the battle. It weakened them. I've heard. That's true. You've heard. Now, I'm not, as I say, I don't want to be personal, but football players, they say we don't want women in training camps because it weakens the fire. Now,
same with boxers.
Do you have to stay virginal as it is before a fight? I was only interested as an academic question. I'm not trying to check into your personal life.
A fellow as handsome as you are and as popular as you are, Johnny Carson. I imagine if you walk down the street in Cleveland or Washington, New York, and if somebody see him, I mean, every day he's in everybody's house. Who don't know Johnny Carson? I mean, do you have much trouble with girls when you go out and you're trying to...
No, well, that's not the... Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What kind of answer is that? That wasn't
Perhaps I can phrase it better for Mohammed.
Certainly.
How about you before a show?
At my age, I can't do it before I brush my teeth. I mean, I'd lose that much strength. I can't get the brush to go. You know what I meant.
Well,
Does it in any way sap your strength?
Well, we have a train. I just built a training camp in Deer Lake, Pennsylvania, about 20 miles out of Reading, and it cost me about some $170,000 to complete it. I have a log cabin, training quarters, big couple of bunkhouses, a restaurant, and we have horses, stables. And I built all of this just to get away from my wife.
Well, then you've answered the
we're
question.
up on the mountain. See, so...
There it is, every day, up and down the mountain. I'm making a joke. A little joke there. A little joke. No, you've answered the question. No, I was an honest question, and I didn't mean to really dig into your personal life. So you're predicting that you're going to win this?
We have a fence around and wild dogs.
What?
Ain't nobody come in. So...
You want to stay with us a second, or do you have to run, or what? You can stay a while, or whatever you'd like to do.
If you're finished with me, I would appreciate going because I have a stop to make.
You got to get into training, and you've got to get to sleep and everything, don't you?
Not that quick, but I have another stop to make.
Do you? All right, the bout is September the 10th in the Forum in Los Angeles with Ken Norton.
Ken Norton.
And
I promise you the second time will be real different from the first time.
Okay, that's promise. All right, take care of yourself. All right, thank you, Sam. Take care.
You probably haven't, we've talked about this every year we've done the show, you probably have not even decided to buy Christmas gifts yet. You wait till the last minute,
I like
don't
to
you?
wait till the last minute.
Why is that? I never understood
There's just
that.
a feeling about it. It's wonderful. The last couple of days you get out, you know.
And things are marked down then, I suppose, too.
No, they're already marked down already. Listen, people are having sales that never had sales before in their life.
That is true because of the economy. My first guest, I cannot think of anybody in recent history who has had such a rise in popularity in the last 2 or 3 years as Dudley Moore, and deservedly so. He's always been talented. I first saw Dudley in New York on Beyond the Fringe with Jonathan. With Peter Cook. I was thinking of Jonathan. I was thinking of Jonathan. What's his name? The other. You know whom I'm talking about?
Let's ask the staff. Who is he talking about?
Dudley Moore.
No, Jonathan Miller.
That's right, Jonathan Miller.
Is that another?
He was a doctor.
He is a doctor.
Yes.
Well, I was talking about Peter Cook, who worked with Dudley. He's been nominated for an Oscar.
Who? Peter Cook?
No. Dudley Moore has been nominated for and a couple of Tony Awards. Also been nominated. Yeah. Dudley. His latest movie is called 6 Weeks, and it co-stars Mary Tyler Moore, and it opens December the 17th, which is that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow.
You're starting to go just a little bit.
And his other new film, Lovesick, is going to be released in February. Would you welcome Dudley Moore? Not bad, huh?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. You get I'm a little dingy tonight. You get bizarre well, you're bizarre pretty much since I've ever known you.
Yes, yes.
You've got that kind of wavelength. But during the holiday season, people get anxiety attacks. They get stressed.
Yeah, you wonder what to buy, don't you, and stuff.
Yeah.
I wonder what to stuff and
what to
buy.
What to buy. Do you buy?
Isn't that it?
That's about right.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Do you buy stuff for a lot of people, or?
I try not to.
Yeah.
It's so hard not to, isn't it?
Yes. No, it's not easy.
To pass by and not buy stuff.
Or to stuff by and not buy.
Stuff by.
Yes, and not pass.
She's a nice girl by. But no, I find it very difficult.
Yeah, I do too.
And I think this is getting us absolutely nowhere.
Do you know what I read about you or the articles? I cannot pick up a magazine without seeing pictures of you or an article about you.
Oh, I can think of a few.
Well, I didn't mean all of them, but many of them. And they call you Cuddly Dudley.
Oh.
Somebody, yeah.
Gag me with whatever it is.
With a hammer, I think. I'm not sure what it is.
Well, that started in England some years ago, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
There is a black singer called Cuddly Dudley.
That I didn't know.
Who I'm often mistaken for.
He's tall, isn't he?
He's tall guy.
Yeah.
Tall guy.
Tall black.
But no, it's better than a flint driven into the head with a mallet.
You take what you get.
You take what you get. I can't complain.
Yeah. You're going to play the piano later, and most people, I'm sure, know that you are a musician. You started basically as a musician, jazz.
Yeah. I started.
Jazz musician.
I started playing the piano when I was 6, and I realized that jazz was a more sort of visceral music that got the juices going of the young girls in the school. I think the band would agree that that's the motivation behind playing.
Attracts women?
Sucking and blowing those things there. I think the main motivation was to give a sort of a hidden message.
That's right. Well, you can look really hip, you know.
Hey.
I like to go to jazz clubs, and women think that's really cool to say. And by the way you play, and did it work out that way?
Yeah, I had a certain amount of
few birds.
Yeah, a few birds. Yeah, bit of crumpet here and there.
In case they don't know what we're talking about, in England, where they would say chicks here or so forth, they say birds over there.
Birds, yes, birds, crumpet.
Crumpets.
Skirt. Other awful. No, that's American too. That's rather nasty, isn't it?
What's that?
Of course. Skirt, isn't it?
They don't use that. I think that
is like in the 30s and 40s.
Is it? Well, yes, I was.
Great looking skirt, you know.
Yes.
Broad was a word that was considered a long time ago really kind of offensive to women, and now they can use it meaning, hey, she's a good broad, meaning a nice woman.
Yeah.
It doesn't. I don't think it has that connotation anymore.
Extraordinary.
No. Not really, but I'm paid to do this kind of stuff, and that's really all I could come up with. When you say in England something is bloody awful, that is really, expression is not used much, is it, on television?
Well, no, it is used quite a lot because our television conventions are rather more relaxed. You know, like a saggy pair of underwear or something. No, that's not the best metaphor, but there's a certain
promissiveness?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. I've been wanting to use that word for weeks, and I try to sneak it in when I can.
But bloody is
how would you describe what that means?
It means very. You say something's bloody awful, it means very awful, or you know. I remember my mother's hair going up on the back of her neck whenever the word was used.
Right.
She used to describe maybe a neighbor as a silly old COW, which, you know... Cow, but, yes. Things like...
Can I go on to the next plateau now?
Yeah. So she was particularly sensitive to even a word like bloody, which is very common.
Yeah. Let me give you another... Have you been drinking again, either? All right, now here's an interview quote, and I've got it right here because I want to look at this for sure.
Oh.
Said, you've covered a lot of ground with women between wives and girlfriends indulging in what you called meaningful one-night stands.
Yeah, well... I knew that phrase would come back to haunt me.
Yes, well, was that a fairly accurate...
Well, I was making the point. I felt... nicely put. That one can have a nice relationship with a woman, you know, that can be counted in minutes and seconds rather than years. It's just a...
I think you're right.
Yeah, I think it is true.
You can be with somebody for 10 years and really not know them.
Yeah.
And be with somebody for half an hour
and really
know them. We're talking knowing. We're talking knowing.
Oh, no.
We have to do a bit of a message. Why do I start talking British when I had anybody from England on? Right now, we'll be back. Silly time, folks. You've gone mainly with actresses. You know, I mean...
Gone with?
Gone with or dated or...
Yes.
So forth.
Fed.
Is it fed? Loved? Been enraptured with? Is it because they're in the same business that you feel more comfortable with them, or...?
Well, I don't know. I must say I think actresses are a terrific lot. You know, they're that sounds terrible. I think they're interesting, exciting, they're electric, they're alive, they're attractive, and I have to leave now.
You getting excited just talking about it, or what?
There's something, I mean, it's obviously nice to have people in the same business as your friends, and that's really what it is.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think you're right. You ever worry about getting...
Yeah.
No. I wasn't going to say any. I had the other. You ever worried about... See, the way this works, I will complete the
sentence.
And
I'm sorry,
That's all right.
I thought you had already...
You ever worry about getting older and losing your attractiveness?
Well, it's very nice of you to say so.
Well, women do. A lot of actresses do.
Well, I think actresses... I was discussing this on the plane coming here today. It's very... It's terrible, I think, being an actress, really, in this business. As an actor, you don't really have the same preoccupations. I mean, you know, I'll probably scream with panic at some point. Yes, Yes,
you haven't had the midlife crisis yet.
Well, I had a midwife crisis.
Did you? Yes. That's probably a brutal affair, I suppose.
Brutal, and she pulled me out. I said, let me stay here. It's awfully nice and warm.
Yeah.
And
when you were a little boy, and I don't...
And I don't mean that as a put down. Or
No.
as a pun.
Yeah.
But I mean, you were a boy and little then.
Yes,
a younger
when I was
boy.
a little boy.
You were probably smaller than boys of your average size. Of your average, not. Of course you would.
I'm with you.
That was not a complete question. You were probably smaller than boys your same age.
Yes.
Did that create any kind of a problem outside of being smaller?
It did preoccupy me for a long time. I'm glad you asked me that. I did wait till you completed.
Yes, I was finished. Yeah.
Was it good for you?
I'll say stop when I get to the end of it. I'll say stop. Your turn. Good. Your turn.
I was very embarrassed at gradually I saw these kids getting bigger and so forth. It was a preoccupation for a time, but now it doesn't bother me at all.
Yeah.
It's
actually a lot of mileage out of the fact that you are
a squirt.
No.
He wasn't going to say
I wasn't going to say that.
No. I thought I'd just complete it for you.
Diminutive in stature.
Yes.
Compared to the guy...
Clint Eastwood.
Well, Clint's not all that.
He's not all that?
No, I wasn't finished yet.
I'm sorry.
Not all that big.
This is one of Merv's theme shows.
Yes. Yes, unfinished sentences. Look, anyway, the movie opens all over the... Well, I know it's all over the country.
Yes, all over.
All over the country. Tomorrow, which is Friday, December...
17th.
You throw your voice, too. Yes. Wonderful. Swore Ed said that. December the 17th, and I hope it's a big hit. Really,
Thank you.
Because you're a remarkable talent, and I mean that.
Thanks.
Before you go, as they say. Anyway, before you go, as they always say, you do play.
Yes.
Nice piano.
Thank you.
Is that a compliment you say nice piano? What would be a better...
Accomplished.
Yeah, I'll take anything.
Accomplished.
Nice,
skilled.
Nice, accomplished, skilled piano.
Skilled pianist who will now demonstrate the fact that I have just stated. Mr. Moore.
Thank you. This is a...
Go, I am finished with that.
Oh, yeah.
Theme from the film.
colonies.